Hey girls, Sales Director Joni Cool here. So in today's video, what I'm going to do is just walk you through my system of how I take care of my customers in terms of customer service, how I build customers for life, how I have consistently reordering customers, and how I build those customers deep and wide. And so what does that look like? Because I really truly do have a system. I don't just, I haven't followed up with my customers for a while. Let me send them a message or let me give them a call. Or it's not very sporadic. It is a very systematic, a very scheduled, a very intentional would be a really great word to use to describe my system. It's very intentional what I do with my customers. And so today I'm going to share that with you. So a few things that I do is, first of all, I track all of my faces. And so this is the unit tracking sheet that I had created with a virtual assistant, and it tracks everything. So there's a lot of columns on it, but it truly has everything that I feel that you need to track as a consultant to take really good care of your customers for life and to not let them fall through the cracks of good customer service. Because you guys, we've all had those empty promises from other people or other companies that say they'll be in touch or they'll follow up or they'll give us customer service, and then we don't hear back from them. And so this sheet is really, really great. Of course, it's branded for this year. At the timing of this video being recorded, it's 2019 and the last couple months of our seminar year. And so this year's theme was you hold the key to your own success. And so it says you hold the key, unlock your potential. And so this will be rebranded with whatever the company's theme is next year. And so I will put the link to this below this video so that you guys can find this document. Now, I also know that there's a lot of consultants that use my website and are not in our unit. And so if you are watching this video and you're not in the Joni's Gems unit and your director or national sales director as an area would like for you to use a different faces tracking sheet, by all means. I wouldn't necessarily go as far as to say there's nothing special about this sheet, because all of these columns I'm going to go over and explain to you. I'm sure you can't even see what they all say in the video right now, but I will explain to you why they're on here and why it is so great in just a second. And so I religiously use this sheet every single month. It tracks 30 faces, and then on the back, it tracks your star, your hostesses, your total sales and results for the month, and then also sharing the opportunity and team building. It's basically the company's layering tracking sheet all together. Also in this video, on this sheet, it tracks your daily activity. So if you sell $100 in the day, we call it a grand day, you get to color in this little dollar sign. And if you make 10 booking attempts, you get to, circle or cross out the 10. And then if you call in and listen to the $1 million message, fill in that little circle, because the $1 million message truly is your inspiration, your education, and your daily motivation. And then, the phone here is for the $1 million message, and the circle is if you get some new bookings. So if you get a new booking in the day, you color that in. So that just is tracking daily IPAs that are really manageable and doable to do every day to keep moving forward in your business. Okay, so I track this religiously. I'm going to set that aside because that's the cool newer version, and I'm going to refer to some of my sheets that I used last year, which were not as pretty, and I actually edited this to be little teeny weeny lines because I was tracking 60 faces in a month. And I'm going to show you why I used different color pen, because that also is one of my little secrets to my, my success is tracking all of the different colors. Okay, so when I write down the faces that I've seen for the month, I have a sheet for every month. So this was February, and then March, April, May, June. Okay, so these are the months I'm going to go over from what I did last year. So right here, for example, you'll see Michelle Wirtz. Okay, so she was the person that booked with me. And since she was the person that booked with me, her name goes first. And then the guests that she brought along with her, their names go in the same color, but they're not the first one because that's not the person that originally scheduled and confirmed the date, time, and location. And then the next person that booked with me was Amanda Boyer. And she was the next appointment that I held in that month of February. And so she goes in this case, I used blue. It doesn't matter. You could just alternate black, blue, black, blue, black, blue. The point is for your appointments to be in different colors. And then she brought 4 friends with her. So Amanda, and then I put her 4 friends. The next person was Kenny. She came by herself. So her name is in a color all of its own. The next girl was Rachel, and she had 3 friends. So there's 4 people in that color. So you get the idea. So at a glance, when I'm looking at these, I know exactly how many facials, double facials, and parties I had without counting. So at a glance, that's just my own little thing. That's the way my brain works. It works really, really well. And then when I add up my totals, like this month, I even think I needed 2 sheets on this month. I did 60 faces this month, and I had $4,008 in new face sales. It was 8 parties, 7 double facials, 1 facial, 51 faces. Out of the 51, 29 bought, 22 didn't. 28 future bookings were scheduled. 16 of those 28 held. 1 had to cancel because 1 had to cancel. 3 were sick. That was an average of $138 face average of those that bought, but my face average was based on the 51 faces. Okay. So anyway, I love the way that works, because I'm able to just see at a glance what my results are, and it doesn't take a ton. Okay. Now a couple other little things that I do is I put a star. This is the number of how many faces I saw. So I put a star in front of, Amanda, Sabrina, Marissa, Andrea, Angel, Anna, Aubrey, Jacqueline, and Alex. Okay, the stars mean that she is a sharp person that I would love to have on my team. She gets added to what I refer to as my dream team list. So when promotions roll around, like a discounted kit, or I set a goal to become a red jacket, or my director offers a sign-on bonus, or I want to offer a sign-on bonus because I'm earning a free cruise or a car or whatever the company's got going on, this is my go-to, okay? And then on the back, I have all of her information. It's her phone number, her email, her name, her interest level, and what was holding her back and what appealed to her the most. It's all like on the back of this sheet. Here, I'll show you on this one. See, it has, and then there's like a code, okay? So each of those letters have a little representation. I'll go over that in a minute. So that's what the stars mean. And then over here, it's where I track everything else. So there is a column for her phone number. I like her phone number on there because that is helpful for when I get to the 222, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Skincare is a column of its own. Okay. And then there is a cheat sheet up here of the abbreviation. So I put TW if she purchased, the time-wise, or you could put 3D, whatever works for you. We didn't have 3D at the time that this particular sheet was made, because this sheet is back from like 17. Her rebook date, I would put the date that she rebooked to get together with me. After that, I would put, the next column is 2-day FU, that's 2-day follow-up, 2-week follow-up, 2-month follow-up, and then the next column is added to PCP, and then the last column is INT in joining. Okay, so that's interest in joining. And then I fill in those columns accordingly. So when she books her follow-up date, I would put the date and then maybe put a check mark or highlight it once she held it, because not every follow-up appointment is going to be held. Life happens. Sometimes people cancel and reschedule. Then the 2-day follow-up, I do put the date in there after it's completed. The 2-week follow-up, I put in there after it's completed. The 2-month follow-up, after it's completed, added to PCP after it's completed. And then that is my follow-up key. And so for example, in this particular sheet, this is my April sheet. And so that was in April. So May, June, July. In July is when I'm contacting all of these people for a reorder. Or you could do 2 months, since it says 2-month follow-up. So that would be April, so it'd be May, June, at the end of June. And then once she goes to PCP, then that's where your 3-month follow-up's kind of kicking in. It's about every 2 to 3 months that they're hearing from me. Now, they're hearing from me through email and through text as well, okay? And then also on my private Facebook group and my private Facebook page for my customers. I utilize my Facebook a lot. Not all my customers see it because of the new algorithms with Facebook, but remember, not all your customers are the same generation and the same personality. And so some of them don't check email. Some of them don't even have an email. Some of them don't know what email is. Some of them prefer social media to keep in the loop. Some of them prefer a snail mail coming in the mail like PCP. So my customers are hearing from me in multiple different platforms and forms of communication. And I've never had a customer tell me that they feel like they're being bombarded with messages. Once in a blue moon, I think I did get that one time. And it was from a woman in her 50s. And I had sent her 3 text messages that month. That was a little overkill. That's usually more than I send. They usually get 2 messages a month from me through text. One of them is usually just a promotion that's going on. One of them's like an update on my goal and are you running low on anything? So, but my personal phone calls, they get about every 2 to 3 months, and it's on this tracker. So right now at the timing of this video, we are in April. Ironically, I'm pulling from April, a different year, but April. So in June is when I'm going to follow up with everybody, because that's about 2 months away. It's a little bit before when they should be out of products. Most of our product run out rate starts at about 3 months. So if I catch them before they're out of it, then I've already put the bug in their ear, and usually they'll order ahead before they're completely out. But then I'm preventing them from going to Sephora, Ulta, Target, Walmart, those big box stores to reorder, and they're remembering that they are supporting a small business owner and a small business, and that they get personalized service from me. Okay, so that is the magic of my sheets. Okay, now other things that I do as soon as I get together with a customer, and it's probably the first time meeting her. If it's her first time together, I snail mail her a postcard, and this postcard just simply says, "It was a joy meeting you." I personalize these, and I have them made on Vistaprint. Please hear my heart. You do not have to do that. I have like 800 customers, and I see an average of 30 to 100 faces a month. And so I like them to see my picture. I like to be in front of my people. But this basically just says who I am, my contact information. Let's get together for your second date, your color appointment. You can schedule at, and it has the link to my digital date book because I do everything digitally. And then it says receive a half price item of your choice and go into a drawing. And then our unit does a drawing for giving your opinion of the Mary Kay opportunity. And then it tells them where to go to watch that video or listen to that recording, depending on what it is that your unit and director does. For my unit, we have a special website specifically for our customers about sharing the opportunity. And there's a survey on there after they watch the video. So it's very systematic. I don't mind giving out half price items because it is not affecting my profit. At all. I'm just not making profit on that item, but I'm not in the red. It's not coming out of my family's pocket. Does that make sense? So this goes in the snail mail. There's a little message on here. It says each time that you purchase from a small business owner, you're helping to impact your economy. Our 100% satisfaction guarantee. It touches on the pink, doing green, helping to end domestic violence and finding cancers for women. So it touches on some of the stuff from the corporate stuff. Now, on MK Connections, you can get a pack of postcards. I think it's 5 scenes. They change right now. I have them over here, but just to knock it up in the middle of this video, you can get a 5-scene pack of postcards. I think there's maybe 100 or 200 in a pack or something. I don't even know how much they are, but that's something great to just start off with. And it's just generic. It has a picture of our products on it, and the backside is completely blank, just so that you're getting something in their hands. I really am a firm believer that something with a postage stamp going in the snail mail is more impactful than just an email or a text message. I will go to the grave believing that that makes a difference. Guys, think about it. What do we get in the mail? We get bills and we get junk mail. It's very seldom that we get something fun or encouraging. So I love to just send them little thank you notes and things like that. I also have used companies like Pink Printing and COAcollection.com. It's Court of Achievers. They have some really great stuff that's super budget friendly. But anyway, so that's what I do. They get a postcard as soon as I meet them, and it says, "It was great meeting you. Thank you for supporting my business." Okay. Then anytime that I have customers that place a reorder with me. So our goal obviously is to generate reorders in our business because our products are consumable. So about every 2 to 6 months, I would say, our customers are going to run out of products and reorder. So you should be having reorders from your customers anywhere between 2 and 4 or 5 times a year. If you are not having reorders between 2 and 5 times a year from every customer, then these might be some things to implement. Not necessarily all of them. If what you're doing is working, don't change it. But if you're brand new, these are really great things to implement right out of the gate. Because for me, as a brand new consultant, I was never taught that 2-2-2 follow-up, 2-day, 2-week, 2-month follow-up. And I lost probably 100 good skincare customers in my first year because I was never taught how to follow up. And so, like my 2-day follow-up would just be like, "Hey, Susie, it's Joni, your Mary Kay girl. I just wanted to check in. It was so great meeting you the other day. I hope you're loving your products. Do you have any questions about the order or, anything at all that I can help with?" That's it. It's just a quick sentence. Sometimes I'll attach my digital business card. I might say something in there like save my number, so if you have any questions or run low on products in the future, you can contact me, quickly and easily. The 2-week follow-up is not even normally a message because I'm usually getting together with her in person for her second appointment. If for whatever reason her second appointment is not holding, then she'll get another message from me. And that would usually be something like inviting her to the next event that we're having. Maybe we're focusing on color or we've got a new product launch. So that might be at my success event. or encouraging her to get together with the people that she gave me referrals on the back of her profile card, or if you do the fabulous game. So all of those, that would be like kind of the gist of what I would say in a 2-week follow-up. And then my 2-month follow-up just sounds something like, you know, hey, Michelle, it's Joni, your Mary Kay girl. I hope you're loving your Mary Kay products. You're probably running low on a couple things. Let me know what you're in need of a reorder so I can pop that in the mail to you, you know, or deliver depending where she's at, because that's a customized message. My messages never go out as a group. They always go out with a personalized name. And I just always want to stay in front of her. I don't want her to ever forget that I am assigned to her beauty needs. So anyway, every time that she reorders, I will either snail mail or I will send this in the delivery bag, or the order that I mail to her. So it goes in the delivery bag. And this is just a thank you note. It says, thank you for supporting my small business and my family. XOXO, your Mary Kay girl, Joni Cool. And then it has some pictures of the products and my family. On the back, it's a little thing of like how you impact my business. I'll read it to you. I had this made on Vistaprint as well. It says, thank you for choosing Mary Kay and supporting my small business. I realize that you could shop anywhere, and it is an honor to serve you with your skincare and beauty needs. I'm grateful for my customers like you who have helped me earn 7 free cars and currently qualifying for the prestigious pink Cadillac, and will be the youngest in the state of Pennsylvania. I'm blessed beyond words, grateful, loving life as a mompreneur, working from home with my precious boys, Cooper, who's 3, and Parker, who's 2. And then the bottom is all of my contact information. My customer website about the opportunity, my shopping website for Mary Kay, phone number, email, text, and then my Facebook page for my customers to like to see like different specials and beauty news and things like that. And that has my return address. So if this is going in a delivery bag, which 9 times out of 10 it is, I write her a personal note here. If I forget, or for whatever reason, then I just put her address and then it goes in the mail with a postage stamp. Again, just writing a simple thank you note could totally be printing. You could even make your own postcards on like Word and it just say thank you. You could put your own family's picture, print them on cardstock. You can get cardstock on Amazon or any office store like Home Depot or Office Max or Staples. Even Walmart and Target sell cardstock. So you don't have to go through the expense of, you know, getting lots of postcards designed and printed through Vistaprint, although they are pretty cheap. And I think they look professional. Also, there are things that you can use on Mary Kay In Touch. On Mary Kay In Touch, under business tools, there's a thing called customer e-cards, and they are really well put together. It's like a header email with our products, and you can type an email to your customers as a thank you. So that is another alternative, although I just really believe that the postcard goes a long way. I just think that's powerful. Okay, a couple other things. When it is time for my customers during the year and they have a birthday and an anniversary, they get postcards from me in the mail. So this is a little picture of me with cake and a little picture of me with confetti. Then it's a picture of my family and a picture of the products. And it says pretty much the same thing on the back. It says, happy anniversary. I have a special gift for you. Let's celebrate. The birthday one says the same thing. On the back, what I do is I offer them 20% off any purchase in their special month. And if they get together for a pampering to celebrate and they bring 3 friends, they get 50% off. So it's basically just rebooking them as a hostess, and they can redeem one or the other. I think that works tremendously well because I do not ever put my products on sale. Ever, ever, ever. I will do a flash sale where it's like 1 or 2 days only. They can get one specific product at a discount, or I will do a gift with purchase. Like anytime my customers order $50, I give them an item of their choice at half price. That works really well because that gets my reorder to a flat 50, and then the half price item is above and beyond that. That always helps earn whatever the jewelry is that the company, or the gift that the company is giving for doing a 600 wholesale, which keeps you on track for star. I don't really do gifts with purchase because it's section 2. That doesn't help with your star, your car, or quarter sales. So I'm really big on half price items. So anyway, that is something that I always do. I have like more generic ones that look similar to this that are on the website. So if you want to use those, I will put the link below this video so that you can easily find those. A couple other things that I do is once a year in the month of November, I have another postcard made. And this one is my one from this past year. It says grateful. It says, thank you for supporting my small business this year. Much love from your Mary Kay girl, Joni. It has a picture of me. With the card that we earned this year, it has a picture of my family. It has a picture of me with the ring that my customers helped me earn with Quarter Sales. And so they get to see that they are directly impacting my business. This card, I think, went out to about 500 people. I did not send it to every single customer. I did go through, and if they ordered that year or if they got together with me for a facial, they got a postcard. And then again, it's kind of the same idea. Pretty much every postcard is similar in the back. Thank you for choosing Mary Kay and supporting my small business. All my contact information so that they know how to reach me. Okay, a few other things on customer service. In my reorder bags and my delivery bags that go out to my customers. So if I'm mailing something to them, they get cute little stickers that say Happy Mail, I love my customers, thank you for supporting my business. Your purchase made my day. I hope this package brightens yours. Different things like that. Those are things that I made in the Avery Design Studio for free, and I printed those on Avery labels. AveryDesignStudio.com is totally free. It's awesome. And then I just bought labels. You just type in the number of the labels. I bought round stickers, and I just stick them on my bag, so they're pretty cool. Anyway, so this is like a Revealing Radiance facial peel sample. I've got microdermabrasion ones, whatever. It's just a little instruction thing. This is a reorder incentive that I give my customers. I put my contact information at the top, but their first reorder of at least $50 or more, they get a half price item. On their second reorder, when they purchase at least 2 items at regular price at $20 or more each, they get 2 additional items at half price. Their third reorder, ordering 3 items, they get 3 items at half price. Fourth reorder, ordering 4 regular priced items at $20 or more, they get 4 items at half price, and then the 5th item. And what this does is by the time they've reordered from me 5 times, they're pretty much a customer for life. So this goes in all of my delivery bags and all of my orders that I mail out. If I haven't gotten together with my customers in a while, this is like stuff I made on cardstock, guys. I made this in like Word. Or Pages. It was real simple. But this says, it's been a while since we got together and there's lots of new powerhouse skincare and captivating color for you to try. Pick a time to update your facial and makeover, including a flawless foundation match and exfoliating mask, and you can have some me time one-on-one with me or share your facial with friends for some free goodies of your choice up to $200. Pick a date here and receive $10 off at your pampering experience. So what this had on it was some new products that they may not have seen yet. This is our current goal, is earning the pink Cadillac, and then my goal was earning the cruise, but I already earned it early. And so this is going in the delivery bags for my local customers who I've not gotten together with in a while. So not gotten together with in a while would be like 6 months or more. So this doesn't go to everybody, but this is just some things that I keep. And I printed probably 50 or 100 of these at a time, and I grab whatever's appropriate. If I really want her on my team, I stick this this little card in here, and it just says, hey, watch a video clip and give me your opinion on a survey. And it has where they go to watch the video and do the survey. So that works out really well. And then one other thing I do is a mascara club for my customers. And so they basically buy 3 mascaras up front. They pay for them up front, and they get their 4th one for free. And I mail out mascaras and or eye makeup removers on the beginning of each quarter. And so that's very systematic in my office. And then they can also add any additional products to it. Like I have a lot of customers that will add their brow product and their foundation primer and their CC cream to this. And so basically some of my customers will buy like a year's worth of that stuff at one time. That's a big couple $100 order. And then I just send it to them at the beginning of each quarter. So that helps me jumpstart that. Okay. And then last, I always include candy with my customer orders. I love Jolly Ranchers and Starburst. They're my favorite things to put in packages because they're colorful and they're individually wrapped and they will not melt. So that's my favorite thing. So anyway, I hope this video is helpful as far as how I take care of my customers with my follow-up system. Oh, one more thing I should tell you. I almost forgot this. Okay. For my customers with birthdays and anniversaries. Okay, so if it's that special month that they have a birthday or an anniversary, they get an email from me on the 1st of the month of that special occasion from my office. That can be a Mary Kay in Touch e-card email. And then they get a snail mailed postcard in the mail on the 2nd week of the month. So it usually arrives at the middle of the month. And then if they have not taken advantage of their discount or booked with me, one or the other, then I also send them a follow-up text message on the last couple days of the month, usually about 3 days before the month is over. So that way they're hearing from me through email, postcard, text, and depending how well I know that customer and how much she's been in my customer base, I oftentimes will make a personal phone call. I really like to call her on her actual birthday and say, you know, hey Susie, happy birthday. So depending on how crazy life is with kids, sometimes I can call on their actual birthday. So anyway, I hope that is helpful in building customers for life. Have a great rest of your day.